Hello everyone, welcome to Book Club Preview. I'm Michael, and today we're looking at the City of Ember, Chapter 13, Deciphering the Message. So it starts off with Lena just thinking, man, I've kind of ruined things. You know, I went so fast and pushed Dune so fast, and we didn't really have a good idea of what the message was really about. And now Dune is discouraged. But Lena feels like, there is something more important here. I have too much stuff going on in my head. I need to talk to someone. So she decides to go to wise Clary, who was the gardener that worked with her father. So with Clary, she just tells everything. I found this note, my sister chewed it up, I put it together, it looks like there's something important. We explored with Dune, we found out the mayor is doing all this crazy stuff, and as Clary's listening, she's like, making some sounds like that, disappointment sounds. And Clary says, you know, there's darkness everywhere, but there's also darkness inside us. Everyone has it. And it's really sad that the mayor has it so bad. He used to be foolish, but now it looks like the mayor is wicked. He's become really bad. And Lena thinks about this. She's like, oh yeah, I remember the darkness, the hunger I felt with the colored pencils. And she kind of thinks about that. And then she feels a little sad for the mayor, who has such a big darkness that nothing can satisfy it. But then, you know, Clary says, hey, look, let me see these instructions. I want to see what you found. Let me check them out. So they go over to Lena's house together. And at first they kind of see Lena's little bean that she planted, and it's growing. Lena's really excited. But then they look at these instructions. And Clary's trying to guess, just like Lena was. And she doesn't do that good of a job. Nothing really new, except for the word egress. And egress means exit or way out. But in the letter it's E-G-R-E-S. And Dune said, oh, it's probably just someone's name. But now they see S-S, way out. Instructions for the way out. That's all Clary can really offer. She needs to think about it more. Lena's so excited. She has about an hour, maybe 2 hours left before lights out. She runs off to tell Dune the good news. She gets up there, Dune, guess what? And she just explains everything. And Dune gets really excited that there are instructions for the way out, not someone's name. So he starts getting motivated again. And they start looking at the instructions one more time, trying to decipher it. Now, as they're going through, oh, it means this. It can mean this. Oh, maybe it means this. No, it probably means this. Their emotions go up and down. But they finally get a really good sense. Okay, at the river's edge, there should be some letter E. And maybe there's a path that leads to a door showing the way out. Whew, they're excited. But they don't really know if they're right, but they want to go check. So Dune and Lena went to his house. Lena went to Dune's house. They went back to Lena's house where it's deciphering the message. And then Dune had to run back home. I believe that's how it went. Dune gets home, and oh man, he cannot sleep. His brain is just going blah, blah, blah. He's thinking about, is the mayor so bad? What's going to happen to the mayor tomorrow? Oh, maybe we found a way out. Maybe we didn't find a way out. What if we found a way out and there's a celebration? And he's just thinking of all this different stuff. And he's turning and rolling and turning. And his bed is going. Finally, his dad comes in. Hey, Dune, are you okay? Are you having nightmares? Well, Dune really wants to tell his dad everything that's going on in his mind. But he just doesn't feel quite ready yet. And especially after tomorrow, the announcement that the mayor is doing this bad stuff. No, Dad, I'm okay. Well, all right, son. Try to get some sleep. Dune's dad leaves, and Dune is just lying in bed and trying to imagine, this was his trick for how to go to sleep, trying to imagine himself walking through school and remembering every little thing about that walk. But this time, he does it about the pipeworks. And he's just imagining going through the pipeworks, looking at every detail, and he's just about ready to fall asleep, and then he remembers the rocks at the edge of the river that looked almost like writing carved in them. He wakes up, and he cannot sleep for the rest of the night, waiting to go explore the pipeworks and see if he found the letters. Vocabulary. The first one is tramped. The protesters are tramping. That's what their feet, tonk, 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 tonk. Kind of this heavy, hard walking. Rickety. Rickety means can fall apart easily. So imagine sitting on a chair that's a little wobbly, and maybe if you plop down on it, it'll break. If you sit down gently, okay, it's okay. But you're still a little scared, maybe it'll fall apart. And that's rickety. Flailed. Flailed is kind of moving your body around with not much control. So if you're having a hard time sleeping, just throwing your arms everywhere, your body, and that's what Dune is doing while he's trying to sleep. Finally, we have here a discussion question. Do you have any darkness inside you? Okay, Clary says we all have it. So here's the really tough question. If you do, when does it show? All right, think about that one carefully. And of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.